So this is Dave telling Gibson he wants a Jackson without telling them he wants a Jackson. Finally, today we have the Dave Mustaine Gibson Rust in Peace V, an Alien Tech Green. This is just like the normal USA production Flying V's that are out there. The silver one in that natural color. But this one is a metallic Alien Tech Green with these awesome inlays of the thing that Vic's holding. It's like uranium or something. I don't really know what it is, but it's cool. And it's really cool to look at that. It's very inspiring to look at when I'm playing on the fretboard. It's awesome. It's got those Seymour Duncan thrash factors that Dave uses. It's his signature pickup. And then a 59 in the neck. 2 volumes tone. Regular spec. In fact, we're going to get into the spec in a little bit later. It's going to be kind of like a normal video. We're going to check out these pickups and cleans, leads, and distortion. Maybe a little couple bonus lead sessions. Just to show off what this guitar can do. How fun it is. It is very comfortable, I gotta say. After you give it a good setup, it just allows you to set it up properly. This thing, it's fun. And it sounds just... It's clear. So there's probably a lot to talk about with this V. It's so first and foremost, I'm happy with it. I'm grateful I finally have this in my hands. It's not that special, but to me, it's very special. Me being a huge Megadeth fan, me being a huge Dave Mustaine fan, and Rust in Peace is my favorite album. Like, if someone asks me what is my favorite album of all time, to any band, it's Rust in Peace. Every song is a banger off that album. I've learned so much as a player because of this album. It's my roots as a guitar player, as a musician. The writing in it alone too. But yeah, this guitar helps represent that for me. It's so comfortable. Like I really enjoy the neck profile, the sound. It doesn't want to dive on me. It just wants to stay in place. It's a light guitar. It might be under 7 pounds. It's definitely under 8. But killer guitar. We should talk about the spec a little bit, though. If you look at the original Flying V, like what the Flying V is, it's drastically different than what we get here. And for the better, this is the modern Flying V from Gibson. Dave literally changed over 13 specs off of the original Flying V, from the 70s, at least the thinner style Flying V. And, like just start from the headstock. It's the Explorer headstock. It's the 6 in a line. There's a volute to help headstock stability. It's 25.5-inch scale. It's the compound 12 to 16 radius, only on the USA production ones. The custom shop is just an even 12. I don't know why. It's got the neck binding, the ebony fretboard, usually has pearl inlays, 24 frets, change the strap button where it is, the output jack, the pickups, the electronics, like the way they're placed. And I can't remember any others off the top of my head, but yeah, completely redesigned this guitar. Oh, and the neck profile. There we go. Not to mention the neck profile. He's got a different neck profile than the normal Flying V. It reminds me of having my original Gibson Dave Mustaine back. I was pretty pissed off when I found out that this guitar was limited. And not only was it limited, it sold out the first day. Just had to wait until you could find one that you thought that, all right, it's worth paying that much, I guess. I didn't need it, so I just waited. And this one isn't in the best shape. It's pretty good. Like, I'm very happy with it. The headstock's intact. There is a little bit of checking starting around the first fret by the nut, and there's a ding on the headstock. I just got it that way. There might be like a little scrape somewhere, but the majority, like, there's no chips. There's like a finish crack, but it's just finished. It's normal. I'm just happy it plays well. Oh, and sometimes when you buy pre-owned, sometimes you get a moron that handles it. And this is a good example of what not to do to an instrument when you don't know what you're doing. When I received this, someone decided to file the nut way too wide, first off, and then too deep. And the high E ended up touching the first fret. And it was wide. So luckily I know how to fix stuff like that, and I ended up fixing that, and it's okay. It's horrifying that it happened to a rare guitar like this, but people are stupid. But the high E's doing fine, doesn't get caught in the nut. Got all that fixed up. It's set up nice. It's super low action. It's like 40 thousandths of an inch, roughly. And killer. Super comfortable because, you know, that Plek machine, but the 16 radius, that's got to help. Like, you'll be able to deck your action very low. It's nice. I find it very fun to be able to play on this neck and see these markers. It just makes me feel good. Like, it's just a fun guitar. Like, I don't know how to describe it more. Luckily, it functions and sounds great. So it does exactly what I want it to do. And I don't have to fight it. It feels very natural to do stuff. It's so exciting to play this. I'm just happy. Had to review it. It's been a long time coming. I would have loved to review this right away, but I was pissed. I couldn't get a hold of one for a while, and that's just how it is sometimes with the markets. This shouldn't have been a limited guitar. They could make a lot more money manufacturing this, and they have the tooling. They CNC'd this shape into the fretboard. Like, they could do it. They just didn't want to, I guess, and that's just how it is with this model. However, I'm grateful to now have the Custom Shop V and this killer Rusted Piece V. I feel very grateful.
Thank you.